Hello, over 1,000 subscriber gang. Mm, 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 mm. Thank you. You see, as I'm smiling, I'm not going to threaten you people today. Thank you for over 1,000 subscribers. Hey, hey, hey. We should have a party. Anyways, hi everybody. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you. We are now over 1,000 and I'm so happy. God bless you all. Anyways, if you don't know me, it's your first time coming across my channel. My name is Morenike. It's just Morenike. It's not Morenikeji. It's not Moreni School. It's just Morenike. Or you can call me Just Mo. I'm your Nigerian baby living in Canada, New Brunswick to be precise, bringing you good news free of charge. Not me. Only me one. Anyways, today we are discussing something serious. A whole lot of people message me, and when they're talking about relocating, there's one common thing. Oh, I can't wait to relocate. Finally. So everywhere will be good for me. Everywhere will be soft. This Nigeria don't tire me. I'm tired of Uganda. I'm tired of Kenya. Heck, I even have people messaging me from India. So today we have to talk about the real harsh reality of moving from your own comfort zone to another person's country. And of course, I have my assistant here with me today. Let's get right into the video. So a little backstory. Before I came, I was very comfortable where I was. I had a good job that paid me okay. I had a little car that could take me from one place to another. I was comfortable. I could buy anything I wanted to buy. I could afford anything I wanted to afford. I'm not a thief. But when I got the visa and everything, I had just very short time to plan. I had somebody over here in Canada already, different province, and she tried her best to help me as much as possible. Anyways, Nikki, if you're watching this, shout out to you. She really did help me. She helped me book Airbnb and everything. I went on Facebook. I joined housing groups that could, looking for a house. And even before I came, I found a house. And not only did I find a house, I found a roommate already that we were going to take, share a two-bedroom. So to me, I was sorted. I had my 1 month rent. I heard that you have 1 month rent and deposit also. So I had all that down already. You see, at the back of your mind, I'm thinking, okay, this girl is prepared. She cannot come and struggle. Wrong. Because I landed here and I saw Shiggy, premium one. Let's start. Different Shiggy. Let's start from my first shocker. When I came, I got to the Airbnb. I was only supposed to stay at the Airbnb for about 2 weeks. No, it's not up to 2 weeks. About 10 days. I was supposed to stay at the Airbnb for about 10 days and then move into that home. Now, the person already told me I'm living here with my family and I'm going to move to another house just opposite. So that was done. Okay, they're going to move at the middle of the month. That's fine. 2 days before I moved, I chatted this person up and I said, I'm coming over. She said, that there's been some issues. For me, what's the issue? I can adapt. And she said the other house was not ready, so she still has to be in that house till the end of the month. But it's okay for me to come and stay in the second room. Her family, the masters is big, so they will all stay in the primary bedroom. I said, you know what, that's fine. We can stay in the primary bedroom. I will stay in the other small room. I checked out of the Airbnb. I got there and there was this huge argument outside. What's going on? Apparently, the lady collected money from me and one other person. And the husband did not know about this. So it was messy because the other person is like, oh no, I'm not leaving the house. I'm going to call the police. And he was like, we just came into the country also. Why are you calling the police? You know what? I don't want anybody to stay here. So I had nowhere to go for a house that I already planned for. I had nowhere to go. We messaged the Airbnb person and they said they could only extend for 1 day. That's just for me to sleep overnight. But after that, I have to find where to go. So I had nowhere to go. I had nobody. I was literally on my own. I didn't tell my partners at then. It was it was it was a lot. I thought I was gonna go crazy. I started looking for homeless shelter, women's shelter. I even signed up on one or two women's shelter because I didn't have anywhere to sleep. It was a pandemic in 2023. A whole lot of people came. The housing was, you know the story now. There was shortage of house. I cried my eyes out. That was like my first shocker when I came here. I cried my eyes. I said, me, that I was living comfortably in my country. I'll come here and go and sleep in a homeless shelter. But it is what it is. I already prepared my mind for hardship. So I went to like about 3 different homeless shelter. I went to register. They found a place for me to stay. But thanks be to Jesus, the husband called later and said, okay, you can come and stay in the small room. But she collected money from somebody else too. The person has a baby. So me, the lady, and her baby will have to share a very small room. That room was so small. Oh my God, it was the worst time for me. But I said, no problem. So for another 1 month, because it was over a month before the other lady moved, another 1 month, we were sharing that small bedroom, me, the woman, and her baby cries a lot. I wasn't sleeping. It was a terrible time. This was my first shocker. So if you're somewhere thinking you just land everywhere was soft, I don't pray for yours to be like that. But whatever thing you wear in your country, manager, executive assistant, you need to drop that at the airport because you're going to face some struggles when you come and you need to be prepared for it. Now, everybody will not go through this. And that's my prayer for, I don't want everybody to go through this. If you have somebody that will give you a soft landing here, that's awesome. But there's another side because most people that are not in Canada see the final result. That's when you've struggled, they're seeing the final result, and that's what they're not aspiring to be. But there's like a whole backstory of how people suffered. So this one was just like the first shocker, and we still have other ones. Shocker 2, job hunting. I thought with the little experience I have in fixed asset and accounting that I'll be able to get something. To my shock and dismay, you see that your 20 years work experience you have from Nigeria, you're going to leave it at the airport. You're going to leave it at the airport because these people don't goddamn care. Even, you know, these people that they drop the, how do I put it? These carts, you know, your shopping cart. There are some people that will take it from the park, from the, the car park back into the store. You go and apply for that kind of job. They'll tell you don't have job experience. What job experience do I need to push carts from the parking car park to the mall? What job experience? That Canada job experience. I went store by store. There was a day I printed out all my CVs. I was determined. I cannot stay without working now. I need to sort bills. And you have to pay per month. Here it's per month. I went from store to store. Just imagine that there's a whole line of stores and I was going in one by one looking for a job. That account kinikon that I am in Nigeria. I was going store by store looking for a job. My first job was as a sales rep for a Christmas ornament. It was like a kiosk, a small kiosk Christmas ornament. It was seasonal, so we only did from October to December. Imagine me, Olori in Nigeria. I come here, I begin to sales. I was selling Christmas ornament. Hi, would you like to buy Christmas ornament? We can customize it in your name, your dog's name. I turned to long reach assistant. I was literally selling Christmas ornaments, but whatever pays the bill. That brings me to the second point. No job, you can't look down on any job here because even ordinary cleaner is earning more than some people back home. So if you think you are too big to do some certain jobs, sorry for your hunger will finish you. There's this thing we call DoorDash, Uber Eats. You just drive around, pick food, deliver. They're making more money than me. I know from personal experience, they are making more money than me. So you see, when it comes to job, you need to arrange and settle your mind that, look, I might not get what I was doing in Nigeria. It's okay for me to do menial jobs. We call it menial jobs in Nigeria, but here it's not a menial job. In fact, if you are dating someone that is a carpenter, plumber, electrician, you're dating money. You need to hold the person. That brings me to point number. I digress. Didn't I even went to make? I went to look for a job inside mechanic workshop. The guy looked at me like, what kind of job? I said, I can be helping you to hold spanner. Just give me number 2. I know number 2. Give me screwdriver number 4. I will bring it to show you where I went to look for work. My people, it's not small suffer. Then I finally found job at as a caregiver. I think I've spoken about it so many times that I worked as a caregiver, and that job was based on referral. So please, that brings me to number 3 point. Whatever job you find yourself, do it to the best of your ability. Don't look down on it and say, oh, I'm just doing this job. Do it to the best of your ability and your capability. The care job I got was a referral from the Christmas job I told you guys about. The other sales lady with me, just a 16-year-old girl, she was like, oh, what will you do now? I said, I don't know, I'll keep looking for a job. She said, okay, don't worry, my mom can help you. And that was it. Referral. I got that job based on referral. I didn't apply for the job. I got that job as a caregiver. I did not have prior experience with plenty of people aside taking care of our grandmothers and our mothers and all these things. What else of care? What kind of care work do I know again? But I did my care job diligently. I was working with palliative clients. You need to have empathy, to be honest, and that's one thing I pride myself in. I have empathy. I lost about 4 of my patients. The first patient I lost that died, I cried my eyes out. It was as if this woman was my mom. I cared for my patient with the best. If it's my shift, they are happy. I connect with them on a deeper level. Now, my next job was still based on referral. Somebody saw me and said, oh my God, the way you take care of these people, I think you'll be good for this. Not so. That's how I got my 3rd job. I do not think I've spontaneously gotten any job yet I just applied for and then they call me. All on referral. So as I was saying, all on referral. Let me tell you a story. I was almost kidnapped in Canada. You heard me. I was almost kidnapped in Canada. They didn't kidnap me in my country. I never faced any fear of kidnappers, even if there are kidnappers everywhere. But here, I was almost kidnapped. It's a long story, but it had to. When I was working here, they took me to one location. I was like 1 hour away from where I live. It's all bush, like left, right, bush. And I was with somebody else. That's what saved us. This lady, I was kidnap her because she was ready to traffic us. She enticed us with, I have a job for you. I have my father stays with me. He needs a full-time caregiver. She was offering double of what we're earning. But the spirit of discernment, the minute I saw that lady, I just knew something was off. The other girl with me was ready to get into that car and go. But I just said, something was off. And immediately, the car came to pick us to leave. She just zoomed off. Like she was afraid that, okay, somebody was going to mark her. She zoomed off. Long story, I'll discuss it another day. But, yep, another struggle. I was literally almost kidnapped. So if you're coming here, you don't have a car, you have to jump buses, you have to be very careful, oh. There are trafficking people going. So I hope and I pray that my story won't be like yours. I pray that when you come, you have soft landing. But I'm just speaking to people that feel like once they come, things will just make out great for them. They're already automatically in money. You won't even start saving till the only thing you save is to save your life. And I can tell you for a fact, I just started saving late last year. Every money was going into bills. As you're earning, it's going into bills. As you're earning, you have immigration to take care of. You have consultants to pay. You have bills. You have rent. You have water, electricity. You have Wi-Fi. The only thing you save is to save your life. You don't need to be hard on yourself that, oh my God, I'm not sending money back home. And if you're one of those firstborns that you want to take care of everybody, you will just die here because you'll be taking 3 jobs. You will die. It's not a curse. Don't put pressure on yourself when you come, one day at a time. And hopefully God will help us all. God will help you to have soft landing. God will help you to go to province that you already have people, and we hope and pray that these people are people that are ready to help. So if you have any notion that the minute you come, you're already a millionaire, please change that. Leave whatever mentality you have at the airport. You need to come here. If it's a sales job you get, if it's a cleaning job you get, please come in and do your job diligently. The system is built differently here. It's built on credit, it's built on hard work. It's not like my country where one contract you're good to go. You just need to know somebody that knows somebody. Here you need to work for every cent, unfortunately. If you don't work, you don't get paid, except you get a full-time job that has vacation days and personal days and sick leave. If you're doing shift job, my love, you're gonna suffer. So just take it one day at a time, and I hope God will help us all. I just wanted to share a little bit of the struggles that I faced. This is just a little bit. There are like so many, so many, so many more. But look at me today. I'm not there yet, but I'm somewhere. And we thank God for that. Okay? Thank you very much for tuning in today. Please like or please still subscribe and please still share. Thank you. And I love you all with the love of God.